Sakasan here. We are mourning the loss of Henry Cavill from the DCEU as Ragnarok is coming. You must prepare yourself. Ragnarok is coming, and yeah, the old DCEU is coming apart as the great relaunch is going to happen. Constantine's going to come up to the Flash and be like, you know what you have to do, right? And Ezra Miller's going to be like, and reboot the whole DCEU. Anyways, we're having a drink with the homies right now, and we decided just to go ahead and do a reaction to the top 7 best Superman moments, I guess. It was 4 years ago, so we're not going to get the return from Black Adam. We may not even get the Snyder Cut. Let's take a look, though, and see what Cinema Blink came up with. Here we go. Ragnarok. The oil rig rescue. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Hey, let's go! What are you doing? Go!
God, don't tell me the entire countdown's gonna be Man of Steel. It might be. It might be, honestly. Damn, good point, Jay.
Let's put our cards on the table here, General.
You're scared of me because you can't control me.
It's Odin.
You don't. And you never will. But that doesn't mean I'm your enemy.
Oh my.
If you love these people so much, you can mourn for them. Don't do this!
The fucking snap that started it all, dude. Everything was going fine with this movie until this part. The beginning of the Snyderisms, so to speak. I personally didn't have much of a problem with this, but I could see why the purists did. Only for Zack Snyder to double down on it in Batman v Superman and make Batman a murderer. That's the part that annoys me the most. Like, there's nothing edgy about doing that. With Superman's, it made some sense, though, at least. With Superman's, it made some sense, at least. Batman, there was no coming back from that, but that's for a story for another day. I'm tired of having this argument. Anyways, go ahead and scream for me, Henry. Oh, speaking of which, I agree. That Sonic Boom was great, dude. This shit. Jesus complex. Fuck, you know, I hate this shit on. I know it's been a hard day for a lot of people, but it's like the whole Jesus thing and like him being worshipped, but him not wanting to be Superman, and like the whole direction, unfortunately, they took this Superman in. It's no wonder that James Gunn was just like, we gotta just reboot this shit, dude. Like, it sucks because there were some points about him like was so good, but just the overall theme was just hard for, I think it was a hard pill for people to swallow. Yeah, but that is Superman, a god. Yeah, but he's never been like worships it. Like this, people are like, look, if you're gonna have a problem with minorities and dark people praising Khaleesi and lifting her up, giving her the Jesus thing, like, how is this any different? Bunch of Hispanic Mexican people worshiping like this, and like, okay. And then at the same time, people are fearing him. Nah, I don't know about all that. All right, yeah. This shit, I don't know. I mean, we already know what to say about that. You know, we've already talked about all that. But yeah, there's so many things wrong with BVS. Them killing Superman in the second, literally the second movie, didn't help. But again, honestly, I know this is a countdown, but it makes me think more and more as to exactly why. With the response and like all the unfortunately, I have more negative moments and memories thanks to not necessarily the actor and not even the character, but the way the character is portrayed and the way the movies were received. So it's no wonder. Honestly, it's no wonder. But I'll save my final closeouts about that later. Let's keep going. Right, Jay? Now this was actually pretty. I like this. Hello. See you next week when we're doing a top Ezra Miller moments. Oh boy. The mouth. Now, granted, this scene is from the theatrical version, so they, instead of making it at nighttime, they went in and post and cleaned up everything, and made it daytime and everything. And you can hear they put in the original Man of Steel theme song, or the original Superman theme song, but you know, it was cool, I guess. Wait, what? That was the countdown? Wait, that was it? I thought we were... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, we got to fix that. Because I know some people are going to complain. So, I guess let's take a look at the Superman's power scenes in the Snyder Cut, I guess. Oh my God. Wow, are you serious? Yeah, we saw that. Okay. See, now this was dope. A little bit, yeah. When the whole Justice League went up on that. Oh, is this a Snyder Cut? Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it. Yeah, see, if you remember the original Justice League trailer that came out, it was nighttime, but I guess Snyder essentially went for daytime, or at least dusk. This is the Snyder Cut, right? And there were no changes after the theatrical one came out. That was always dope. I thought that was in the theatrical one as well, right?
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Was tested.
I know it's been hard, Clark. Time.
Not impressed.
Isn't this the same? This is the same guy. He didn't even actually talk to the rest of the team, right? He just like came in and like started beating Steppenwolf's ass, and then was mean mugging Darkseid and just bounced afterwards, right? Relax. Yeah, look at that. He's just like, all right, let me take your shit and go. Of course, we need a slow motion pull out. Suit is terrible, dude. I know people like it. I know, but that black suit was just terrible, dude. As dark as that movie already is. But I digress. All right. Well, I tried to find some stuff to be happy about. Yeah, okay. Let's get out of the Snyder Cut here. There we go. Now, I moved away from the Snyder Cut scenes, and now we have light again. The Snyderverse is so painful. It's a particular taste you have to have. I'll just leave it that way. So, yeah, honestly, guys, like, yo, Man of Steel, still great up until that last couple minutes, but overall, that movie itself is great. Believing a man that could fly, somewhat reinventing the Superman idea, but the effects of Superman flying, amazing. Breaking the speed of sound, going Mach 1, Mach 2, amazing. You know, coming in, if there was one part of Batman versus Superman that I liked, it's when Superman comes down from space and hits Doomsday. Great. The rest of that movie, trash, in my opinion. Yeah, his laser eye cuts a building in two, but not Batman, because he's Batman. Yeah, Batman should be, yeah, and that's the Snyder Cut, right? I don't get it. Unless he had what, some sort of titanium? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm not the one who was pushing for this movie to come out. Anyways. But what I wanted to say was, I really view this as a oh, is that? I like the black suit because according to Zach, he's wearing black to continue the legacy of his fallen people. Oh, is that what that meant? Is that what the explanation was, and not just wearing it? Well, they probably should have said something. Yeah, I don't know about all that. But what I was gonna say was, I see this as more or less very similar to an Andrew Garfield situation. Look, the guards are changing. I'm the Superman. Yeah. All right. Zod was wearing black too. Fair enough, right? Then why wasn't he wearing it after Man of Steel? Okay. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, it's like an Andrew Garfield situation. It's like, look, he wanted to continue. He was interested in continuing. They had plans to do something, but the change of the guards happened. New people came in. New direction stepped in. But down the line, given a successful reboot of the universe, you never know. We could have Henry come back as another Superman. When a multiverse stories get successful enough in the DC world, I guarantee you we're going to have some sort of Superman, multiple Superman come back and come and play if he's interested in being Superman, if he gets his redemption shot. Redemption movie, maybe not, but just like Gwen Stacy falling and spinning off and going into a dark place, we might get Henry coming back and getting his redemption arc or something like that within a multiverse movie. Anything is really possible, but honestly, I do feel like, and I think most of the insiders will tell you the same, this feels like the best move at this point in time. There's too much toxicity, there's too much baggage, there's too much negative impressions of what has already come before that any real businessman would never pick up all that stuff. Let us not kid ourselves in believing that said failed universes previously suddenly would do excitingly well just because a small minority on Twitter will continue to hashtag it over and over and over again. If those many people were so excited about it or were so willing to support said universe, they would have gone and saw Black Adam, which they didn't. And that's one of the reasons we are where we are right now. So, there's a huge reason why The Rock and company started leaking out Henry's appearance at the end of Black Adam so that they hoped that they would generate buzz for people to go see the movie. That obviously did not happen. So here we are with where the next direction, the new beginnings and new launching, but you really never know. Just think about it this way. Would the MCU Spider-Man be as successful at this moment if Marvel had struggled to try to work in Andrew Garfield in Civil War? Probably not, honestly. It makes sense at the end of the day. It sucks, but it makes sense. So it's about drive. It's about power. It's not showing up for an hour. And we'll talk. Black Adam wasn't Snyderverse though. It was what the DCEU is based on though. If Amanda Waller's there, if some members of the Suicide Squad, whatever, that's all quote unquote Snyderverse, right? Because that's what it all started with Man of Steel and continued on through there, the DCEU, so to speak, until that day comes when the Flash reboots everything. It'll always have that sort of history and baggage. And one of the reasons why James Gunn was like, yeah, we're good. We don't need all of this. All right. Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you think. We'll talk to you on the next one. But good luck, Henry, man. Maybe you can get that Witcher back. Maybe they can revamp the Witcher. And hopefully you can go back. But I'm sure he'll be fine, dude. I'm sure he has more than enough fans to support him in this next thing. Enola Holmes was out recently, right? And, I always thought honestly speaking, Henry works best with his basic natural dialogue, his accent, his natural accent. And then, some people are going to hate me, but I honestly feel like some of his best parts as Superman were outside of Man of Steel, were in the theatrical version of Justice League. Him coming down on Steppenwolf and making that corny ass line, you're all too weak to see the truth. Well, I'm a fan of truth. All right, he's like, I believe in truth. And I'm also a fan of justice. I can't say it. It's so corny, but I'm like, yo, that's Superman right there. And then he's racing outside of the fucked up mouth and all that. He's up here racing the Flash and having that banter. I'm like, yo, give me more of that, honestly. I'm with it, dude. So all right, let us know what you think. We'll talk to you later. Peace.